Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Tuesday. Of course, you know what happens every Tuesday this time. I want to welcome everyone on this call, and I want to congratulate you for having been one of the people that have joined or that have entered this new week. I think we need to thank the Lord for that. I want to welcome everyone from wherever you are joining this meeting. My name is Kasibante Abe, all the way from Uganda. It's a Tuesday, and of course, what we do on the Tuesday usually is to make sure we put emphasis on how you can maximize your income using the Royalq application, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it is already 8 minutes past 10 a.m. East African Standard Time, and we are here to continue learning. Last Tuesday, we are here and we shared a lot of nuggets. Of course, you can remember we are basically looking at how to build a structure, and you know you keep on making money even when you have people that are ranking up or under you. I believe most of us here that attended that meeting last Tuesday can still remember what we talked about, and maybe briefly we can have a recap. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, let me know who I am talking to and where you are. Come to the chat, write your name, write where you are joining us from. Come to the chat, write your name and where you are joining us from. Let me see, write your name and where you are joining us from, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. This one is tamed by George Ghana Chidri from Kampala. We have Jackie from Tanzania. We have Gonza Tororo. So that is all. We have Aisha Bunamwaya Kampala. That is Aisha Kayen. Then we have Musa Jero from Gambia. We have Mike Mbale. Then we have Sande Do Gracious. This one is joining us from, let me see, let me see. Okay. Okay, right. Let me check here and see. Okay, this one is Mike from Bale, Sande Del Gracias from Qatar, and then we have Kusima and Naitre from Kagadi. Then we have Po Owol from Mulago, Kampala. Then we have Aptopos tuning in from South Seoul, that is South Korea. Then we have Kaiga from Qatar. We have Chami from Dubai. Then we have this one is coming in from Nakuru, that is Kenya. This one is my brother Chadwick Wibo. Then we have Omal tuning in from Mitiana. Yunus is from Kasangati. Then we have Mark India. This one is Chimbugwe Eddie. Then we have Tarzan from America. Jam is joining from Dubai. Ben from Uganda. So Ben lives everywhere in Uganda. Thank you so much. I am Kokas from Wakiso. Then we have Francis Kampala. Munyonyo Kampala. This is Nahabs. Then we have Slivia from Qatar. We have Zizi from Thailand. We have Naro from Uganda. Isaac Ghana. Halima in Jordan. Umar from Nansana. Joining from Nigeria. Good morning, everyone. That is Kate. Gulu, that is Odong. Then we have Nicholas from Kisumu. So we have Frabu from Uganda. We have Afwande from Nairobi. Hey, am I reading that name well? Then we have Annette from from Chisoro, Uganda, Tebu, Uganda, Kobisinja Joyce from Saudi Arabia, and then we have Isaac Busunju Mitiana. Then we have Franco Soroti, Anthony from Ghana. We have Luis Mutungo. We have Chiza Tororo, Laden, UAE. Then we have this one is Gero from Abu Dhabi, and so many other people. We are just 108 on this call. I want to welcome everyone from wherever you're joining us. You see, we have people from different, continents. Of course, you have seen we have people from Asia, we have people from Africa, we have people from Europe, we have people from wherever, from everywhere in the world. I want to welcome you to this meeting. I have seen Rashida in Sweden. You see, we have different people from different locations. Now, this is one of the beautiful things that we have. You know, last time when I was here, I told you that one of the advantages that we have when we are doing this business is that we have access to international markets. You have access to the international market. You can be seated in Masaka City, like myself here, and you know you are doing business with people from Seoul, that is South Korea, like my brother Uptop boss you have seen. You know, you can be seated here and you are talking to people in Sweden. You can talk to people from wherever the world, ladies and gentlemen. So before you look at anything else, at least you have the confidence, at least you have You have the proof that you have access to the international market. Ladies and gentlemen, a small recap on what we had last time. I was here last Tuesday, and of course, I showed you how to build a structure, and you're ranking up very, very quickly. First of all, let me congratulate the new people that have ranked up very quickly in this business. I have seen my brother up to boss, achieving his advanced icon rank, that is the V3, in just 2 months. He's not yet even 3 months in the business. I'm following him very well. He's just 2 months, and this guy is already a V3. Ah, this is very, very wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to throw in this to the people that have been here for the last 6 months and above. I'm throwing in this message to the people that have been into business for the last 6 months and above, and you are still a V1 and you are still a V2. We have people here that have been here for 1 year, 1 year and a half, almost 2 years, and these people are just V1s or V2s. Wow. You guys, you guys, you guys, you guys. Just imagine. You have been in business, you have been in business for 1 year and you're a V1. Yeah, 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 yeah. Guys, I don't want you to quit this meeting. Be here. I want to throw in this message to you. Usually when we start a business, as we go to the topic, don't worry. Usually when we start a business, I usually talk about the mindset. The way you look at things, that is how things will happen. Let me say this again. The way you look at things is the way things will happen. The way you look at business, that is the way you're going to do the business. The way you look at money, that is the way money is going to come into your pockets. The way you look at team growing, that is the way you're going to grow your team. The way you look at, wealth, that is how you're going to achieve the wealth. Now, if someone 2 months has become a V3 in business, and your 1 year, you're not yet even a V2. Your 1 year, you're just a V2. Your 1 year and a half, you're just a V2. Ah! It is really amusing. I'm sorry to use that statement. But of course, I must. Let me see some V1s here. If you're V1, write for me 1 in the chat. If you're V2, write for me a 2 in the chat. If you're V3, write for me a 3 in the chat. If you're V4 and you are here, write for me a 4 in the chat. If you're V1, write a 1 in the chat. If you're V2, write a 2 in the chat. If you're V3, write a 3 in the chat. If you're V4, write a 4 in the chat. Then Isaac is joking. I'm not here to play around. I'm not here to play around. Don't make me destroy your day in the morning. I can do that very well. Kaije Foods, please, style up. If you're V1, write a 1 in the chat. If you're V2, write a 2 in the chat. If you're V3, write a 3 in the chat. If you're V4, write a 4 in the chat. Should you write a 3 and you're V1, then you're going to be a fool. I'm sorry to say, but you're going to be a fool because you're fooling yourself. Hey, now you write what you are not. I have already given you your level. Let me see. Very few V3s in this meeting. Very few V3s. And the V1s are here like beans. They're everywhere. The V1s are everywhere. You V1s, why are you still V1s for all this time long? Now, Uptop has proven us that even if you are just 2-3 months in the business, you can be a V3. Now, someone here is giving us an excuse that I'm not a V2, I'm not a V3 because I'm just 1 month in the business. So who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? Someone is 2 months in the business, they are a V3. Someone is telling us I'm still a V1 because I'm just 1 month in the business. Who is fooling who? Now someone is going to say, no, because most of you, what you say is, I don't have the skills. Me, I don't have many people. I don't know many people. It is not all about knowing many people. It is about what you want to achieve. And it is about, yes, It is about what you want to achieve, and it is about your dreams. Because if you have dreams, no. Someone says some people have good uplines. No, that's a big no. Lawrence, that's a very big excuse. No, no, no. It's not all about your uplines. Let me say if you are here and you are thinking that for uptop is very easy, if you are here and you are thinking that for uptop, no. I know the upline of uptop. I know him. Yes, he's good, but he's not the one doing the work for uptop. Let me see. Man, you guys are just here joking. Someone is starting to give you an excuse. You know, the upline of uptop is very. No, no. It's not about your upline. It's about you and your goals and your dreams. If you are 1 month in the business, you are already old. Yes, uptop is making the statement. I told them there is a lot of congestion down here. If you're V1, very many V1s. If you're V2, very many V2s. Better be a V3 and above. Better be a V3 and above. It's not the upline. It's not who recruited you to business. It's not your tribe. It's not your age. It's not your religion. It's not your gender. It's you and your dreams. That's the point. Yes. And you have been here for a month and 2 months, 3 months. You're still giving us an excuse. I'm new. No, you are not new. You're old already. Okay. Let me go to my training. Hey, let me go to my training. Last time when I was here, on the last Tuesday, we talked about a lot of things, of course, and I remember what we discussed. Hey, I'm seated here in my new car. It is now no more being watched on. Let me first come on camera. This time round, I'm not talking about it. I'm just seated here in the car. You see. Vincent, how are you? I am seated here in this. Let me change the camera. I look beautiful in the car. My. Look. It is a full house. You see. It is a big car. I'm seated alone in the car. Yeah. You see. Very, 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 very big. Yeah. You see. Very big. You see all of this. All of this, I am the only one. Now, you see. I am the only one seated. Yeah. Yeah. Then you are giving us excuses. I am new, I am V1. I am new, I am V2. I am new. No. Let me change the camera. I want to annoy you so that you can work. You see, mama, look. And I am smart, by the way. You say I am smart, but look, you see, the car charger is here. I have some money here. You see, so, you see, I am seated here. Ay. Aha. You see the view. Ay, Bambe. Okay, now people are going to die. So, why I'm seated here? I want to feel this fresh air. I bought a very big car. I sit in it alone. Yeah. You know why? It is because I am building my team. It is because I decided to grow my business. It is because my dreams are big. It is because I'm not waiting for my upline. It is because I have no excuses. It is because I am still poor. I want to be rich. It is because I have a lot of dreams. It is because I am responsible for my life. It is because let us go to the point. I just wanted you to see. I have always been telling you, my car. Now I am here. My car. I am seated in my car. Okay, let us proceed. Now, I want you to look at this very, very well. When I was here last time, I told you how we are going to build this structure. All right? I told you, if you're just starting, first register. You know, Royalq tells us to register 3 people under us. Okay? But me, I gave you a new structure. I am like, first register, actually not registering, first activate 12 people. 1, 2, 3, 12. Someone is here for 1 year and they have not activated 1 person. They have not activated 5 people. They have not activated for a year. And then they say, we are serious, we are doing this business, we love this business. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, you are going to register and activate 12 people. 12. I don't know how I can fit them on this hand. But there are 12 people. Activate 12. Now, when you activate 12 people, you already have the first qualification for the V5 rank. Imagine, you can qualify for V5 when you are still a V1. Let me make this very clear. You qualify for V5 when you are still a V1. If you have got my point, give me a 2 in the chat. If you have got my point, give me a 2 in the chat. When you are a V1 and you activate 12 people using your link, you already qualify for V5, even if you are still a V1. If you got my point, give me a 2 in the chat. Yes, you are already qualifying for V5, yet you are still a V1. Because you have 12 people that have activated using your link and you already qualify to be a V5. The first qualification is already cracked down. That is one. Now, on the 12 people, remember you need 3 to be V2s. I mean, to be you need 3 people that have used your link to register and activate. And then you need a team of 20 people to become a V2. That one you are very, very well aware. In brief, you need 20 people to be a V2 if you're a V1. Now I'm talking about the qualifications. If you want to be a V2, you should have 20 people that have activated their robots under your link or under you. But on the 20, change your strategy. Let the 12 use your link directly so that you are qualifying for V5 in the first place. Okay? That is one. So when you become a V2, remember, you need 3 people to be V2s so that you can be a V3 like Uptop Boss. Congratulations, my brother. Okay? Now, remember you have 12 that have used your link. But on the 12, you need 3 that can push you to V3 when you make them V2. Right? This is what you're going to do. Check the most serious people in your team and choose 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are going to push the 5. Yes, we still have the 7 around, but we are going to push the most serious 5 people to V2. But again, amongst the 5, choose the 3. Let the 2 fall up closely. Let the 2 come at their pace, but the 3 are running faster with you. All right? So when these ones become V2s, we have said for someone to be a V2, they need 20 people in their team. This very structure is what you are supposed to teach these people. What you do is what you teach them. You also teach them to recruit 12 people in their link directly. We are going to speed up the rank up process. That's the target. That's the goal. First of all, let me take a little bit back. Why are we focusing so much on this rank up thing? Why are we focusing so much on this team growth thing? Why? It is because you and I, most of us here, are average. No, that's not the right statement. Are poor. So because we don't have capital, we are trying to find a way to grow capital. And the capital is in the people. Okay? The people have the capital. You understand? The people have the capital. So because you don't have a lot of money to put in as your capital, now teach these people so that you get bonuses to grow your capital. Because I know people usually fear when we talk about team growth, team growth, team growth. Yes, but remember, since you don't have capital, you need to have a way to get the capital. Because if you're going to trade and you don't have capital, where will you get the capital? Most of us don't have where to go and pick this capital. So we say, let us use this resource that we have. Where is the resource? The people. When you teach the people and they join, you get these bonuses. Now you get the capital. So this is why we put emphasis on this. All right? We know most of you hate it. Some people, of course, the weak-hearted, don't want to hear us talking about this. But of course, if you fear this and you don't have money, then you just want this business, you don't need it. I was talking to one of my friends this morning and I told them, some of the reasons as to why people fail here is because they want the money, but they don't need the money. They want the money, but they don't need the money. They want the money, that is, they feel like they should use this money for A, B, C, D. But why do I say they don't need the money? Because when they get a small hardship, when they find some little, stress in the business, when they find the journey is crooked a bit, they quit. They want the money, but they don't need the money. Because if you need, you won't quit even if the journey is crooked. Let me go just down here now. Allow me to share my screen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, someone was telling me to use a white paper last time, and then I told you, white paper, white what? That one. Then I told you I have issues with that. When I try to use it, it usually doesn't give me what I want. So we have said this is you. Should I use the other thing first? Just a moment. Let me use this other whatever here. Let me use this one. Let me use this one so that you can see everything very well. Hi. Yeah, here we go. 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 All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me share again. This is what I explained. I'm just giving a small recap, then we go direct. This is what I was trying to explain. I said that when you are here, you are the V1, you want to be V2, you need 20 people. You need 20 people. But then I said, first of all, recruit 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you already have the first qualification for V5. All right. I'm not saying you should be V5 tomorrow, but if you want, you can. All right. This is what I'm trying to explain. Amongst the 12, you need 5 people that you're going to run with very faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, remember, you need 3 to be V2, meaning they should also have 20 people so that you can be V3. Remember, you need a total of 100 people to be a V3. You need a total of 100 people and 3 V2s. A total of 100 people and 3 V2s. Now, when you get, look at this very well. When you get, remember you're a V2. You're V2 now. Now, you have 3 V2s. This one has 20 people. This one has 20. This one also has 20. And you have 20, that is 80. You still have a negative of 20 people to become a V3. You understand? Now, remember, you have these 5 that you are building with. You have these other 2 here. These other 2 here. They are not yet V2s, but remember your target is 100 people because you must have 100 people here. So, as you continue to help these ones become V3s, I mean V2s, these ones also are helping you to grow the numbers. These ones are helping you to grow the numbers as they come to V2. Are we together? Yes. Now, you see you're covering the number here. You have the qualification here, then you're covering the number here, and you already have these other people that are still this side growing. I don't know if I'm making sense. Now, the qualification for V3 is done. This is it. To be a V3, I said, you need to be a V3, you should be a V2, that is 1. Then you need to have 100 people. Okay? Then you need to have 3 V2s. 3 V2s. I think that is very understandable. So, all in all, the target is to have these 3 V2s and then to have a total number of 100 people. Now, what happens? Because most of the times we play with this maybe simply because we don't know what is happening. Look here, ladies and gentlemen. When you become a V3, okay, before I go into that, when you become a V2, first of all, the referral bonus, RIFB, let me use that. The referral bonus is 40 when you're a V2. That means if you're V1, that is the starter. Everyone starts as the V1. Your referral bonus is 30 USDT or $30. So once you become a V2, now the referral bonus is 40 USDT or $40 like this. All right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, this is the direct referral bonus. Direct referral bonus. That is what you get as a V2. Now, remember, you continue to earn the indirect referral bonus, which is 10 USDT. What we call, or what we nicknamed popcorns. We nicknamed this as popcorns. Popcorns. Emberenge. All right? But that's not the point. Now, you have V2. Now you have made 3 V2s under you. Now you have become a V3. So now things are going to change because now you're V3. When you become a V3, you are a V3 now here, right? Remember, when you're V3, you have this one is a V2. This one is a V2. This one is a V2. But remember, you have these other 2 that are coming here next. But you still have these other people, the 12, you remember, eh? These ones are also there. But we are focusing on these 5 here. Because why are we focusing on these 5? We said we don't want your income to decrease because you are ranking up. That's the main issue here. You have 2 things in this. Let me make it very clear. You have 2 things in this. One, we don't want your income to decrease as you continue to rank up. We don't want your income to decrease. That is one. But 2, we don't want you to suffer with the numbers. Because I know many people here that have taken very long time to rank up simply because they have the leaders, but they don't have the numbers. Who gets my point? Some people here are not ranking up yet simply because they have the leaders as the first qualification, but they don't have the numbers, which is very bad. For example, if you are to be a V3, like we said, you need 3 V2s and 100 people in your team. So some people can have the 3 V2s and they have around 80 people or 85, but they are less by 15 people. So they cannot be a V3. They still lack numbers. If you're getting my point, let me say 1 in the chat. If you're getting my point, let me say 1 in the chat. If you're getting my point, let me say 1 in the chat. So most of the people here can have the V2s. They can have the V3s. Like they can have the leaders, but they lack the numbers. And Royalq says you should have all of them. You should have the numbers and you should have the leaders. So if you want to rank up faster, you need to be having a strategy that is giving you both. You are getting the leaders, but also in the same line, you are getting the numbers. Let me say 1 if you are getting my point. Let me say 1 if you are getting my point. Let me say 1 if you are getting my point. Some people are not writing a 1. They're not leaving the meeting. They are not annoyed. They are not happy. They are not smiling. They are just here. They are like bosses. They are bossing all around here. They are just bossing. I won't write anything. I won't contribute. That is why we are going to stay V1 for a long time. You're V1 and you're not writing a 1. Like, who are you? You're V2 and you're not writing a 1. So who are you? That's why we are going to stay V2 for so long. Yeah? Okay, let me proceed now. Me, I will annoy you, but I'm sorry. What should I do now? You V1 and you can't even write a 1. At least to show us you're a V1. A V1 should be obedient. Hey, everyone. Lawrence, settle. Lawrence, kaka na mzee, settle. Relax. Lawrence, relax. No feelings. If you're V1, you should be obedient. Hey, V1, katata V1, how can you have this kind of resistance? Ngauli V1, V1s should be very obedient. V1s and V2s. V1s and V2s should be very obedient. Like V3s and V4s. But for the V1s, they should be so obedient. Let us proceed. Rollins, so you take some feeling, man. Relax. Hey. Relax. You're V1. It seems Rollins, you're V1. Or you're V2. V2s you are not having. You are not even allowed to say anything, even if you're V2. So now you're V3. You're V3 now. So a V3, remember, you have 3 V2s here, and these other growing V2s around. This one's V2 and this one and this one. These ones are V1s, but they are growing up. They are coming because you're working with them. And you still have these other numbers, remember. Now, you want to go to V4. The qualification is very simple. Because here it is very simple, right? If you're going from V3 to V4, up top, you are going from V3 to V4. You're only going to need one thing. The only one thing you need is to make these ones V3s. This one, make this one V3, make this one V3, make this one V3. Now, remember, by the time you're making these ones V3, these ones are now also V2s. They're also V2s. For backup, just in case one of these people becomes dormant. All right. Now, if you want to be a V4, up top, I'm using up top as an example. So up top, you want to be a V4. Now, you have these V2s. Hey, Vincent. Vincent. Very soon, Chigozi. Vincent. Hey, you wait. Now, this is what I'm saying. So this one is a V3 now. This one is a V3. This one is a V3. You will automatically be a V4. And what qualification? You only need to help these ones become V3s. And then you're already a V4. So what do you earn if you're V3? What do you earn if you're V3 before you go to V4? What do you earn if you're V3? You're going to earn this. If you're V3, you're going to earn this. One, you're going to be earning what we call the referral bonus, RFB. Referral bonus, which is 50 USDT. So this time around, the up top earns $50 on each person he activates direct in his link. 50. That is one. Two. This is direct, yeah? Then you also earn what we call indirect referral bonus. This one will be either 10 or 20. Because in a line where you have a V1, it will be 20. In a line where you have a V2, it will be 10. Let me just explain this very well. Let me explain this better. Up top. Okay, let me use this. Up top is a V3. Okay? Then he has this person here. I don't know some of his downlines. Let me say he has Abdu A. I don't know if he has Abdu. Then he has Isma. Then he has Rachel, for example. So Abdu is a V2. In this line, Uptop will earn a referral bonus, indirect referral bonus of 10 USDT. So Isma is a V1. Isma is still a V1. So in this line, Uptop will earn an indirect referral bonus of 20 USDT. Do you get my point? And the same thing here with Rachel, if Rachel is a V1. So you have two kinds of of indirect referral bonuses. You have a 20 in your V1 line, and you have a 10 in your V2 line. I guess you are getting my point very well, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that is that. So if you're V3, we go back. If you're V3, we go back. If you're V3, we go back. We go back. You're earning direct referral bonus, which is 50 USDT. You're earning indirect referral bonus, which is 10 and 20. I think you have understood what I'm explaining. Then you are earning what we call mentor bonus. If you have people you're mentoring, you're earning mentor bonus, MB. That is also they are available. Then you are earning what we call the direct quantification, direct DQ, direct quantification. Then you are also earning the indirect, or what we call the team quantification, All right. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you are also earning because if you are trading, you are also earning what we call the trading profit. The trading profit. I'll use TP, the trading profit. All right. What did I not mention that we earn at V3? Anything that I left out? I think I've mentioned everything that we earn at V3. Is there anything I left out? The indirect referral bonuses are 2, depending on the lines you have. Okay, that is there. Then we also look at what we call the mentor bonus, the direct referral bonus, the team quantification, then the direct quantification. All of those bonuses are for you. Let me see if you are still following. If you are still following, write for me a yes. If you are still following, the peer award, yes. I left out the peer award. That one is also available for the V3s. It is also available. Hey, guys. Let me ask a question. Up top, man is gonna kill you here. Someone wants to be, the other one is banker. Hey, you have a robot and you want to be an employee, yet you have a robot. With the robot you still want to be employed somewhere. Hey, this guy is not serious. You have a business and you want to be employed. I was talking to I was talking to a certain team of people, and I told them that many people, I will make the same statement to you. Did you know that some people have businesses, but they go with businesses to ask for jobs, to apply for jobs? Let me give you an example. Someone has a smartphone. Do you know that a smartphone is a business? Do I even have to say that to you? Of course, you know it is. Someone has a smartphone, then they go to ask or to apply for a job, and they have a smartphone in their pockets. So do you see how people are moving with businesses and they are applying for jobs? Do you see that? Do you agree with me? Yes, people have businesses, but they move with them in their pockets. Then they go to apply for jobs. Someone works for 2, 3, 4, 6 months applying for jobs here and there, but they have business in their pockets. So ladies and gentlemen, yes, Jessica, I want to tell you this. Your phone is a business, but you're moving with your phone everywhere. Someone even goes to Cheyo. Someone goes abroad with a business and they go to Chiumba to suffer with a job. Yet they have a business. Okay. Some of these people are not aware. It's okay. But I think we have created the awareness. And some people deliberately and stubbornly have decided to refuse. Someone says looking for capital. how much I have to have on my account to quit the job I'm working now. That will depend on your goals and your dreams. How I join a Telegram group, sir. Okay. Looking for capital. This is my last time of being employed, inshallah. Okay. Yes, it can be. It comes with your decision. Now, guys, before I go any further, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something on camera here, so that you don't say you didn't hear me saying it well. Everyone can start from where they are. I was talking to one of my friends in the morning and I told them this statement that the fact is, the fact is, the fact is, we all need this money. We all need the money. I believe I'm very clear. The fact is, we all need, I'm not saying we want, I mean, we need. Why do we need? We have a lot of things to fulfill. Someone continues to call me yet I'm busy. We all need this money. You have school fees to pay, you have rent to pay, there's your dream house you want to construct, there is your dream car you want to drive, there is your area of interest you want to visit, there is your vacation, there's a certain area you want to go for vacation, there is blah, 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 blah that you want to do. All right? But then this is what makes a difference. When we get an opportunity like this one, this is what happens. Yes, most of you here have joined because you have seen different testimonies, and that's very okay. Listen to me clearly. Most of you have joined because you have seen different people winning. You have seen Abe buying a car, you have seen Julius building a house, you have seen Mugera buying a car, you have seen this girl, wedding, you have seen that person buying this. Yes, yes, you have seen the testimonies, and that's very okay. It is interesting and exciting. So now when we start business, we come with this kind of mindset that when I start today, maybe in the next 2 months, I'm going to be buying a car like his. I'm going to be constructing a house like his. I'm going to be quitting my job. Ah, then you start business, and in the next 1 month, you don't see it booming like you thought it could. Next 2 months, it is not still booming like you thought it could. 3, 4, 6 months, you're still a V1, you're earning $5, $4, $3, $2, and then someone says they're earning $100 a day. What comes into your mind is these people are hiding something from us. There's something they don't tell us. This is not where they get the money. Ratata. You need a bullet in your head to put your brain right. You need a bullet in your head. A rubber bullet, eh? Rubber bullet. Not this one that will kill you. A rubber bullet. No, this is my point, guys. Yesterday I visited one of, guys, let me tell you, yesterday I visited one of my bosses who was the guy that was my last boss at the radio station where I last worked. This guy saw me on TikTok and he gave me a call. Kasibante, how are you? I'm good, sir. How are you? I have seen you teaching this stuff of Royalq. Come to my office and please take me through. I took my time and I was like, I'm busy, but I will come. Remember, he was my boss. Now I am the boss. I don't know if you can understand. He was my boss and today I am the boss. You get the point, eh? So I went to see this guy and I told him everything. He told me, you know what? It seems this business is very beautiful. And I told him, yes. He told me next Monday, that was last Monday, the other Monday, you'll come, you'll come and take me through again with my entire staff. So he organized the meeting and then they invited me on that previous Monday, not this one of this week, the other one. They invited me and I told them each and everything. Of course, I gave them what we call the basic information. That's what I usually do to new people. And as I was closing the meeting that lasted for around 1 hour,
The guy, I was monitoring. There is a way my former boss was looking at me like this. He was like, hey, this guy, man. So the guy was very surprised. Like, so when I was closing the meeting, I told him, next week, this week, I was telling him that this week, my new machine will be here and I'll bring it and you see it. So yesterday, I went there at his working station. I gave him a call while I was parking down. You know, their radio station is just, is it second floor? Yes. Then I gave him a call. Yes, how are you, my brother? He calls me brother now. I'm not his employee. Eh? I'm now a brother. Eh? A brother. Eh? Good enough. We are all from Mbogo clan. He's Kabanda, not this Kabanda. You know, the other. My former boss is called Kabanda. So was like, yes, yes, I was. Yes, my brother. I'm here, parking down here. Really? Yes, come and see. He came. I went out of the machine. I was like, I opened the door like this. So I stepped out like this. So I gave him the steering. I was like, come on, and very, very nice, very smooth. So when he seated, like he was like, yeah, yeah. To me, I because they consent. I was like, yes, I am making this money. And I was very open with him. I told him the problem is people in the media think they are celebrities simply because of what the audience is telling them, but they don't have the money. I told him this year, I have a target of 500 million. I'm telling you the same goal. I told him this year, I have a target of 500 million. And then he also shared me his goal. He told me and my wife, we also have a target. We gave ourselves a target of 20 million this year. I was like, what? 20 million? So my former boss is having a target of 20 million this year. The employee has a target of 500 million this year. You see the boat, is the boat balancing? See how the boat is balancing, eh? So I gave him the machine. He drove, shoo, shoo. Then he came back. Then he was like, my brother, you have a machine. But this is what surprised me. Of course, he's going to buy the robot very soon. I'm very much conscious of that. But this is what surprised me. I was seated with a brother in the car. So when I went out of the driver's seat, I left him to sit, and the brother stayed seated. So when he drove like a few meters. Then he parked and he started asking. The brother told me when they came back, he started asking him, my, but how do you call him? Like he was asking the brother how he calls me. Then the guy says, I'm his brother. Then he asks, are you also doing this business? He said, I'm just going to start. Then he told him, just be honest with me. Tell me the truth. Did this guy buy the car from this business? So the brother just said, I don't know what even to tell you because I know it is hard to believe, but yes, he did. Eh, I think he felt some paralysis. He felt like the weather, it was shining hard, but I think he felt some coldness. Maybe he thought maybe I got this money from like most of you think. Most of you are here, but you still think that these things we talk about are not coming from this business. You look at this my car, when you look at you think it is not real. And that's why you are still a V1 for 6 months. That's why you are still a V1 for 2 months. That's why you're still a V1 for 3 months. That's why I've been a V1 for a year. No, the thing is very simple. Sit down. Tell yourself, this is what I'm supposed to do. Most of you are still ashamed of this business. That's the very biggest thing I have discovered. Some of you are still ashamed of this business. You don't want your mother to know you're doing this business. You don't want your husband to know you're doing this business. You don't want your uncle, your aunt, your workmates to know you're doing this business. You are still ashamed of it. Let me tell you a very big problem you have. If you are ashamed of this business, my brother, my sister, this business is also ashamed of you. Let me make this statement. If you are ashamed of this business is also ashamed of you. And you never make any single penny from it. Up top, I don't know if he can be given some host powers. I don't know if my host is still here. Guys, when you look at, okay, you see these people that are making money here, eh? They are no more ashamed of this business. They are not ashamed. Whoever is here, I'm giving you the bad news. Whoever is here and you are ashamed of this business, you don't want your wife to know you are doing this business, you don't want your relatives to know you are doing this business, you are ashamed of the business is ashamed of you. That's why you are not making the money. The business is also ashamed of you. Is it bad news? Yes, it is, because you are also already carrying on bad news. You are ashamed of this business, and the business is also ashamed of you, Lawrence. You don't have the capital. You don't have the capital. That's my point. I cleared that in the beginning. And I said, the reason as why we tell you to do this is because you don't have the capital, Lawrence. Your $1,000 is nothing. Your $2,000 is nothing. You need a minimum of $10,000. That is when you will say I have some capital. But you have $5,000. You have less. You don't have capital. That's why we tell you to do this. I have my $1,000. I have my $800. I have my $500. I have my. You have nothing. There is no way you are going to compound quickly, because guys, let me tell you something you don't know. Yes, you can compound your $1,000 to $10,000, but after how long? After how long? After how long? Because you can't control the market. Of course, you cannot. So if you want to quicken, I don't know if that is right English. If you want to speed up, if you want to grow faster, if you want to earn money faster, you need to put some ingredients. And what are the ingredients? Growing your team, grow a trading community around you. Because your 1,000, yes, your $1,000 can be compounded to $10,000. But after how long? After how long? Are you ready to take 2, 3, 4 years compounding your $1,000 to 10K? Is that what you want? So for 4 months, 4 years, you are just compounding $1,000 to 10K. What is 10K? And by the way, this one has Monica has said it right. Compounding is not for the weak, and that's right. Most of you know it very well. Mukola mere ya lero. What you earn is what you eat. So how will you be able to compound? How? You need money that comes in even when you are sleeping. You need to leverage. That's the main point here. You need to have what we call passive income. You need to have what we call this money that comes in with or without your consent. You wake up, you check your system, you have some $20, you have some $30, you have some $50, and you don't know where it came from. But you have your robot is in the market, you check it every now and then. Yeah, my coin is floating. Yeah, I'm dead. I am finished. My heart, my ribs, my nose, my eyes. Yes, you can compound your capital, but for how long? For example, this is 2025. We have 1 year. We have this year to make money that we have never made in this business. And you have your $1,000 and you concentrated on that. So the year is going to leave you out. You're going to be left out. Will you wait for another 4 years? Will you? Will you wait for other 4 years? Because if 2025 leaves you, you will wait for other 4 years to get such a chance to make money in the crypto space. And then you have the way to go, and then you are, I am compounding. Compounding what? Compounding what? Compounding what? Uh-uh. You don't have $10,000. You don't have capital. You don't have $10,000. You don't have capital. Stop sleeping. You have nothing to tell us. Nothing completely. Nothing. So growing a team is mandatory because you don't have capital. You don't have capital. You don't have. So you need to check. You should do whatever it takes to get this capital. And this is the way to go. And then you are here behaving like a princess. We tell you to build a team, you give excuse after an excuse. I don't know this. I don't know that. Can't you learn? These are just skills that you can acquire and learn, like, and you start executing. You don't have $10,000. You don't have capital. Hate me, love me. I'm telling you the fact. You don't have $10,000 in your wallet. You don't have capital. Stop sleeping. Stop consoling yourself. You know, I have my, me, I'm not bad enough. I have my $2,000. You don't have capital. Nothing. You don't have capital. Yes. You know, me, I have my $5,000. You know, me, at least I'm better. You are not better. You don't have capital. You need capital. You are not better. You are not. Stop sleeping every time, every now. I don't have this. I cannot do this. I don't know how to learn. I fear people. They will abuse me. You know, when I talk to them, if they reject me, be rejected very many times and you'll be successful for time to come. So if they reject me, I usually ask myself, if someone rejects me, what do I lose? Someone tells me your business is a scam. So what? Don't I eat that day? Don't I dress up smartly? Don't I drive my car? Don't I eat? Don't I sleep simply because someone told me it is a scam? Okay. And you want money and you have such excuses. You say you have big dreams, but you still fear someone to tell you your business is a scam. And you want money? I'm busy. Tap you later, please. I'm busy. Guys, you want to be rich and you still fear to be rejected. You still fear to be abused on social media. You know, when I post, I usually see these girls here. Who are you? Who are you? But you know, when I post, someone will abuse me. Someone will reject me. Hey, hey, hey. You know, when you post, your relatives, you know, my in-laws. What are your in-laws? What do they bring on table? We have 1 year. That is 2025. Stop joking. It is only this year. Otherwise, you're going to wait for other 4 years. Wake up. Wake up. If this year leaves you, you will wait for other 4 years. 4. And the year is just starting. And you have already given yourself excuses. You know, I am busy. You know me, I have stomach ache. You know me, I have headache. You know me, I have toothache. You know me, hey. Someone asks 1 year for what? Then you don't usually attend the trainings. Very bad for you. I'm not repeating that. And I'm done. You have 1 year. This 2025. Otherwise, you are going to have to wait for other 4 years to get such a chance that we have this year. What do you want? Continue validating your excuses every now and then, and you're going to see what will happen. You will see what will happen every time. You see, you know, you understand. You see, you know, you understand. What? Understand what? Huh? Yes. Why are you busy yet you are broke? This guy brings the question. Huh? You are broke and you are busy. You don't have money and you don't have energy. Aye, see ya. I think I will calculate this next Tuesday. I was here and I calculated with you guys. I don't know if you were here. I was here and I calculated for you guys. And I said, if someone has $10,000, they can make $180 a day. Because me, what I look at, we did the calculation together. Anyway, I think I'll calculate that with you next Tuesday. You don't have money, you are broke, and you don't have energy, you don't have time. Then who are you? Where are you? What are you? Which are you? Where are you? Whom are you? Yeah? I don't have money. I don't have energy. I don't have time. I am busy. On what? Busy on what? You are waiting for someone to save you. This is your poverty. This is your poverty. It is your poverty. It is your poverty, yours, not mine. Or he's crying. Hey, 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 hey. Someone has said it. Busy waiting for 300K as salary. $90 as salary. You know, whenever you invite them, hey, you know my upline. You know I was busy. You know I was for Barrio. I was, hey, we had a patient. Hey, you know we had a wedding. Hey, you know I am the what? I am the heir of my family, of my father. So I had to go and, hey, I was in the village. Hey, we had football matches. Ah, they usually have an excuse for whatever solution you bring on table. They usually have an excuse. When you tell them you can learn, they say, you know, I would have been able to learn, but you know, I am busy. You know, my bosses, they don't allow me to use this phone, and you know, but they are usually on internet. When it comes to business, their bosses don't allow them to use the phone. When it comes to TikTok or dancing, this kind of whatever, duetting, Simanya challenge, they have the time. Their bosses don't refuse them. When it comes to business, their bosses refuse them. Ah, I am done. Thank you for attending today. If you think someone is coming to save you, if you're thinking someone is coming to save you, I pity you. I pity you. I pity you. Stop joking. I have told you we have this year 2025 to become financially free. Use it. Use this year that we have. Stop joking. Grow your team. Talk about the business. Guys, let me tell you something. I end with this. Even if you don't say anything on your social media platform and you just post other people's testimony, one day, one time, one moment, someone will inbox you about that. But it's unfortunate that someone cannot even post other people's testimonies. Man, Mutama even speak my vernacular here. Mutama, you guys. These people that cannot post business are always posting their pictures. They're always posting their videos. I asked one of my downloads, are you business? I asked her, are you business? When you tell her, when you tell her to post business, she says, you know, you see, you understand. But every day, She posts her picture. She posts her video. Are your business? Moreover, you are using filters. You are very, very well beautified yourself with filters. Then you are posting. Are your business? Tell us if you're a business so that we can buy you. And then we come to buy you. And then you say, someone told me, yes, because you're a business. You post your pictures. You can't post business. Are you a business? I'm asking a question. You can't post Royalq. You can post your video. Are you a business? Guys, you check those people who say they cannot talk about this business. Check them and see. They are posting their videos every day, but they cannot post one testimony. They cannot post one testimony. They cannot post one testimony. They say, I'm not having my own testimony, is it? So who said people will ask you? Who will ask you that who's the owner of this test? Just post it. Always posting pictures. They're not posting business. Are you business? And they are running away from the meeting because they don't want to hear this. I'm asking, are you business? And when men, you're a lady, you're always posting your videos and your pictures. And when men inbox you, they start dating you, then you show us how serious you are. These guys, me, I don't want you to come here and you date me. Me, I hate those things. Then why are you posting? Then post sense. For us, we think what you're posting is the sense. That is your priority. You post yourself, we come and see what you have posted. And that is what we take as business. Are you a business? Tell us. If you are not a business, stop posting yourself. Tell us some sense on your social media. I saw one of my downlines. She has 11,000 followers. Huh? Yes, 11,000 followers. She posts every day. She has never posted even a single video of Royalq. She has never posted a single testimony of Royalq, but she posts every day. A video when she goes for KFC, a video when she goes for swimming, a video when she's out of the bed, a video when she's entering the house, a video when she has never posted Royalq. And when people come to her inbox and they start dating her, then she shows them how serious she is. Me, I am. Who are you? You are posting those videos for people to come into your box, and that is why you are calling for. Okay, now, if you are the business, please sell to everyone what you are selling. Sell to everyone what you are selling because you are the business. I don't mind the mutu ekolezako. Mbuno. You are not a business and you are posting yourself. And when they come to date you, then you show us how serious you are. No, you have posted your videos for people to see you and they date you. That is the fact. So let them date you and please give them. Hey, give them. In fact, sell to them because you are selling something. Sell to them. Hey, sell to them because you are selling something. I don't know. People are selling something. Hey, sell to them. Because you are posting for them to buy something. Me, this is what I understand. I post what people are going to buy. That's it. I post what people are going to buy. So if you are posting yourself, you want people to buy you, please sell to them. Please sell to them. Hey, because you are the business, sell. Continue selling. Congratulations, your business is working. Continue selling. May God bless you. Sell and sell. I'm out.